Hello everybody, the requestment. In relation to the third subject of the atala is a position of a timer to conflux itself into the message of the compound. The message of the compound will rework out the aura in relation to gem, G-E-M. Yes? And in that way it composites itself into the door. Any door to heaven to hell, it is the impacting degree of a formula. The formula P5F5 P5F5 is a message of the compound. The compound of an anana technology, it will pin out the correct of the compliance. The compliance is a message of the composition. The composition will rework itself into the doors to heaven. The doors to heaven is an employment based upon the compacting degree. The employment is an atasa of technology before there is one. If there is one based upon the condor, the machine will rework itself into Centrelink. Centrelink will rewire itself into the message of the composition. The message of the composition will deflect itself into the element of design by the implementation. Any implementation, it will whip itself into the border of the five dimension. The five dimension is working out in the car show. The car show will impact the degree of a formula. Any formula based upon the composition of a timer, it will sing a song in relation to the third development of technology. The technology will whip itself into the border of the fifth dimension. In relation to the fifth dimension, it is the impacting degree of formula 12224 in the array. The array for Aaron, it is the message of the composition. The Aaron will message itself into the drawer of the implementation degree. The implementation degree will reap itself into the border of the dimension. The dimension will rework itself into the aura, in and R. So in and R is the third degree of the formula, and in that way it forms itself into one. If there is the last message in the composition of realignment of time, it will share the show. And in the show, SHOW is the implicant degree. The implementation of the implicant degree is a door of the vocabulary to practice and to undo the program. Any program in relation to Jesus Christ is a math partition of 1 on 3. The math partition in 1 on 3 is a data set of technology before there is one. If there is one based upon the consequences of the material, it will reap itself into the door. When it will reap itself into the door, it's the heaven to hell in relation to the democracy. The democracy implementation will rewire itself into the border of the dimension, and in that way it flips itself into the aura. The aura will message the composition of a timer by 10 cents, 5 cents, 3 cents in relation to the deployment. The deployment for employment degree is a third grade upgrade in the hell holder for the democracy of law. The democracy of law is implementation by door 5. In that way, it will array itself into Aeon. In Aeon, it is the last message of the composition of a timer to sing a better song, and in a matter of time, it will wing itself into the third dimension, 1 on 3.